What's good with y'all boys? Hopefully y'all boys having a wonderful day. But look, a lot of y'all boys been asking me, ChaMoma, what jump shots do you be using in y'all videos? What jump shot do you use on this build? What jump shot you use on that build? Today I'm gonna be telling y'all boys what jump shot I end up using on multiple builds. I might be end up giving y'all 3 to 4 jump shots in this video, so keep it tuned in. Don't skip parts of the video or you're gonna get lost because I'm gonna be talking about different things in this video. Also, when it comes to badges, I'm going to be talking about the badges I do use on my builds. Plus, I'm going to end up giving you some good bases to use. Even if you don't like using the base that I give you, you can have an alternative base on your build. But look, most of the time when I'm playing, this works for next gen and current gen. When I end up playing, I usually use the same jump shot. When we use the same jump shot, I end up switching my release based on if my arms are longer or based on what's the 3-point rating on the build. So as I play, most of the time as I play, I'm going to be on a play shot or I'm going to be on my slash and playmaker. But with the shot I'm about to give to you right now, this jump shot is one of the jump shots I've been using since patch 1. Literally, patch 1 when the game first came out, I was telling y'all boys, use this base when it first came out. And then when patch 2, a lot of you guys started going into this base. And I've seen a lot more people use it consistently now. But as we're in patch 3, I see a majority of people using this base consistently if they're running at guard or even if they're running in this corner and they have a high 3-point rating. But look, with this base being base 3, most of y'all guys know base 3 is one of the best bases in the game. A lot of you guys might say it's too fast for you. This is one of them jump shots that I'm going to tell you, if you can't time 4 out of 4 speed, this might not be the jump shot for you. I'm telling you, once you learn how to use 4 out of 4 jump shot speed, you guys are going to end up being very elite and you're going to end up being able to shoot the ball at a high rate. I think right now on current gen, I shoot about 77% from the 3-point and it's like 78% from the field goal. And then on next gen, I shoot like 72, something like that. But as the jump shot being base 3, Paul George and 126, you could change the second release. I do like using 99 as my second release as well, or Rudy Gay. It's up to you. But when it comes to the blending, I can go 70-30, 65-35, or 60-40. It's just based on your preference. Once you mess around with it, those are the main 3 I usually mess with. And it's the jump shot I usually use when I'm playing rec, I'm playing park, or even if I'm playing on my slashing playmaker most of the time. Most of the time, y'all see my slashing playmaker with the 81 3-pointer with sharp take, y'all be like, okay, this build can really shoot. And with the jump shot I'm using, it's really chicken. Like, it's very consistently chicken. Even when you're sharp take, even though I get a 91 3-pointer, most of the time I'm shooting a ball, I have an 81 and I'm literally knocking shots down like I'm a sharpshooter. But look, as the other builds, like if you got a build that's a 75 3-pointer, it's possible to use this jump shot, but there's better jump shots to use, especially with you having a small green window. But most of the time, if I'm on my slasher builds, my play shot builds, or even builds that can shoot way higher than playmaking, I'm mostly going to be using this jump shot right here. But half of the time, when I do want to mess around, a lot of you guys want to try out a new jump shot, and it's a base that's it's literally one of the fastest bases in the game. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be kind of challenging learning how to use this base that I'm about to show you. I'm gonna tell you it's gonna take about a few times to get used to the base, but I end up labbing a release to find one of the best releases to use to end up making the jump shot a little bit slower for you to be able to time. But if you don't want to use the first release, that's the main part of this release that makes this jump shot a little bit slower that I'm about to show y'all boys. As the jump shot base being set shot 25, most of you guys might know set shot 25 is one of the fastest bases in the game. It's faster than base 3, faster than Derrick Rose. It's one of the fastest bases in the game. So look, as I put on base set shot 25, not base 25, set shot 25, this is one of the fastest bases in the game. The release I am going to use, I'm going to tell you this now. John Wall release is a great release for you if you're someone that looks at your hands. If you're someone that looks at your hands, John Wall release is one of the best releases to use as your release number 1. But if you don't really care for looking at your hand, you just know the timing once you get used to it, I'm telling you, John Wall is going to be the key point of this jump shot. And it does slow it down just a little, but as the blending being 65-35, if you think you want to speed it up a little bit more with the blending, I prefer you to try 90-10 or 80-20. Those are the ones that I would say, but once you get used to it, you might slip in between the 70-30 of around that era of using that blending style. But hey, when I tell you, you can spot up with this jump shot. If you're spotted up with this jump shot, I prefer you to go with the 65-35. But if you're someone that's mostly going to be dribbling, I'll try around the 80-20 blend percentage. But if you're someone that's looking for a different type of base, like I said earlier, you could use D-Rose, you could use base set shot 25, or you can use base 85. There's a lot of good bases that you can use on this game that people sleep on. You can try out Trae Young if you want to. Base 3 is also a great one to use, but it just takes time to learn how to time it. Also, you can end up even using Giannis base jump shot, especially if you're a taller build like a center or something that can't get all the other jump shots. This would be also a base that I would want you prefer to use. Giannis base 3, stuff like that, set shot 25, those bases like that. Most of the time, I won't prefer using 98 jump shot anymore, but I can say some people still green with it, but you can tell a big difference for somebody using base 3 versus somebody using jump shot 98 or D-Wade. It's a quicker release, it's easy to get it off, and it's a higher green percent than using those 2 jump shots. But if you're someone that ends up playing on a build with longer arms, you got like a 75 3-pointer or a 78 3-pointer, I do prefer this jump shot I'm about to show you right now. It is a base 3 base, but also I changed the releases and tweaked it just a little for y'all boys can end up green easier with this release that I'm showing y'all. As y'all seen, I was using Paul George. Paul George, it's like one of them releases you don't really look at. It's nothing that you can look at on Paul George to let you green consistently. It's just a muscle memory type of thing. But when it comes to using this actual release on this build, I end up using this on next gen sometimes when I'm end up using my 2-way 3-point playmaker, or I end up using my 2-way threat. When I'm using this, I'm going to use base 3, Rudy Gay, and Stephen Curry. Sometimes I go 70-30, sometimes I go 65-35. Most of the time, I'm rocking with the 70-30 half of the time when I'm playing on the game with this build on next gen. But on current gen, I rock out with the 65-35 because on current gen it's way faster. But I couldn't leave y'all boys out on no gameplay. I'm gonna try my best to go 7 for 7 in this gameplay. I'm gonna try my best. Hopefully these boys don't double team me the whole game. Oh my God, he's out the picture. That's the first green. That's a green bean. We already looking so good. We already looking so good. But we end up running these boys off the 3-point line. He hit the cutter. That's an easy dunk for him. But hold on. I hope these boys can actually try to stop me because I'm in my bag right now. I'm like, when I say I'm in my bag, I'm really in my bag right now. This man defense is out the picture. Get him out of here. Get my man's out of here. He's already lost. He's already lost. The score is 2-6. 2-6. He shoots a smother on his end of the floor. Now it's time to get to business. Let's see if y'all boys can get a stop. Even if y'all double team, they already out the picture. Now I gotta really mess with him. He just leave him on the island. I'm not even trying to look for my lockdown. He's gone. That's an easy green. Come on, man. That's 3 for 3. We need 4 more to get to 7. But look, get the ball right back. Right back. These boys don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with the rock. As they're gonna end up trying to double team, there's no point of you going to the corner. I'm not passing the ball. I'm not passing this ball. There's no point to pass right now. But as the score is 2-12, this not looking so good for them. But my center ends up getting the steal. But hold on. I gotta throw him the rock. I gotta throw him the ball. This man end up getting the steal. I gotta reward him. I have to. But let's see if they end up scoring. Let's see if they gonna end up scoring on us. They end up getting a nice little cut. It's cool. It's 4-14. This game is going by so fast. When I tell you, literally this game went under 3 minutes. Literally 3 minutes. But oh my God, look at the sides. Y'all playing sides. But is y'all gonna get a stop? Is y'all, oh my God, split the defense. Oh my, oh, where you going? Put your hand down. That's a green bean. Come on, man. Come on, man. 5 for 5. 5 for 5. Don't put your center out here. Don't put your center out here. Oh, you just gonna leave me up. Oh my God, what is y'all doing? What is y'all boys doing? That's 6 for 6. We need one more shot. One more shot for the 7 for 7. I end up letting him shoot in the green. I didn't care. I want to get my 7 for 7. Let me get my 7 for 7. As I'm getting full court press, y'all haven't got to stop yet. You haven't. Now you on the ISO. Now what you want to do? You on the ISO. You by yourself. You locked. Oh my God. I'm just playing with him. I'm literally just, why are you jumping? Oh my, gotta hit him with the blinders. Come on, bro. Had to hit that boy with the blinders. 7 for 7, 21 points on his head. But as of the badges, most of the time when you're using badges, like especially if you're on a play shot, this was most people running half of the time. But if you're a build that does not get that many badge points, the main badges I would look towards is having hot zone hunter, sniper, and maybe Deadeye here and there. But if you're a taller build, like a 6'5" type build, there's no point in you having mismatch expert unless you end up getting a mismatch on the center. So that I will put that at silver at the most if you're 6'5" and up. But if you're someone that's going to be mostly shooting the ball, and you even if you got gold shooting, I prefer you to run hot zone hunter, sniper, stop and pop, mismatch. Then you got the blinders, the Deadeye. You could run green machine if you got enough badge points left, but most of the time I don't even play with green machine. Literally, most of the time I play, I do not use green machine. So if you're someone that's gonna end up using green machine, you can put it on bronze if you want to. That's highest I would want to use green machine is on silver, especially on this game. But if you're gonna end up using clutch shooter, use clutch shooter on silver. But most of the time, you wanna use these badges that I have, especially if you're a play shot. These are the badges that I usually use. And then if you got them extra 2 badges, you can put it on green machine or you can put it on clutch shooter if you want to. Chef on current gen is really no use for Chef on current gen, but I know on next gen Chef and limitless spot up definitely works. So if you're someone that ends up spotting up, you could use corner specialist on bronze, catch and shoot on silver, something like that, and you'll still be ready to go. But look, if y'all boys enjoyed this video and this helped y'all out figure out what jump shot y'all like, what badges y'all can use, drop a like on this video, subscribe, put on post notifications if you haven't yet. It been your man ChaMoma, and I'm out, y'all.